We've seen how dividing two integers would cause the result to also be an integer, even if the division results in a fractional number. In Java, this fractional part is just thrown away and only the integer part remains. This is called truncation, because we're basically cutting off all that digits on the right-hand side of the decimal point. Sometimes it's actually handy to truncate a fractional number and only leave the integer part behind. For example, say you're writing a Java program that would predict the number of students who would sign up for your course in the next few years. Your calculations could result in a fractional number of students, but you don't really care about fractional people. All you need is the whole number itself. In this case, if you got the value of 25.5, you can estimate that at least 25 students would sign up for your class. To do that, you can explicitly convert a double variable into an integer. Say your Java prediction program looks something like this, where you're multiplying the current number of students by the rate of growth that you're estimating, calculating and predicting the number of future students in this variable future here. Now, because we're multiplying those two doubles together, the result itself becomes a double, and if I print this result of the program here, it would result in the output of 25.5. To get rid of this fractional part here, we can convert that double variable into an integer. Here I created a new integer called approx and set it to equal to the variable future, but asking Java to convert it to an integer first. I've put int between the parentheses here, which tells Java that I want the integer value of our double future. So if I print out our new approx value, it would print out only 25. This part here is called casting, because we basically casted or molded this value of the future variable to become an integer. You can also do the opposite, where you cast an integer to become a double. Imagine we had this division where we're dividing the variables x and y. They are both declared as integers up here. So how do we force this division to calculate the accurate fractional answer? Remember that dividing two integers would itself result into an integer value. So if we print out this value of div here, it would just give us 2 instead of 2.5. However, if we try to cast one of the variables, say x, to become a double using this parenthesis surrounding the word double, this will force the division to result into an accurate value. Casting is a really important concept in programming, and you should always be aware of what data types your variables are and when to convert a value from one type to the other.